What up, bitches? It's a misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Today I want to talk about this rapper that I just heard of. His name is GMac Cash, and he's from Michigan. And the reason I want to talk about him is because he has a track called Big Gretch, which is dedicated to Gretchen Whitmer, who is the governor over there in Michigan. And this is basically a ode to her stay-at-home order, like praising her because of it. And let me say this first. With this whole the beer bug outbreak, people have made songs about this, so there's nothing strange about this. You have my man Tom McDonald did it. Aguilar has a whole album named after the Rona. So there's nothing too out there about talking about the issue at hand. But what is bothering me is this whole stay-at-home nonsense, and it literally makes no sense. Now, as far as my man GMac going to make money, go ahead and make your money. And let me get that out of the way, because I know a lot of you narrow-minded motherfuckers, all you dudes with peanut-sized brains, all you bitches with peanut-sized brains, you're gonna sit here and say, you're just jealous, you're a hater. Nah, listen, I'm not talking about the man GMac Cash. I'm not gonna attack him personally. His content, however, is fair game. I could talk about that. So anyway, he's sitting here. I read some article where he was saying, yeah, I agree with her stay-at-home order, okay? And I kind of talked about this in my last live stream. To me, that whole nonsense with forcibly being able to stay at home and how the government's going about doing it, more so your local government in certain places, I think is bullshit, because it impedes on your constitutional right, your freedom of choice, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Okay, it impedes on that, and I just find it strange that a rapper that I would assume believes in that sort of thing is siding with that, because, and this is what kills me. It's like, let me say this. The people who say that, oh no, y'all should stay home, you know the type of people that say that? The lazy, the comfortable, the rich, and the naive. Those are the four types of people, and you could combine them however you want. Yeah, it could layer up and shit, but I just find that very strange. People that have a big nest egg, or people now that are receiving unemployment that are probably getting more than what they were getting at work, or people who just don't want to work. Like I usually see the pattern, and I find it funny because if this wasn't going on, these are the same type of people that will be complaining about immigration reform, how you should let everybody in, have open borders and whatnot because of the kids. How about the people that gotta feed their kids? You know what I mean? How about the people here that gotta feed their kids, that are employed, possibly living check to check, trying to make ends meet, and they got kids, and they're like, listen, I gotta go get money by any means necessary. And y'all completely threw that out the window. So I just find it odd that a rapper is sharing that sentiment. I mean, he can feel however he wants, but I just got to call out the somewhat, I don't want to say hypocritical, because I don't really know his views on anything else, but I just find it very strange. And then on top of it, this chick, Governor Whitmer, is the same one who basically flexed on some of these protesters. I know that in the song he was talking about how the protests were irrelevant. Nah, brother, they're not irrelevant. Do you understand? And I know why people feel that it's irrelevant and this and that, because these dudes came down with guns and stuff. Let me explain something to you. When we had the what the hell was it? Was it the Revolutionary War back in the day? And you had the forefathers come out and pen the Constitution and all that stuff, and they believed in the right to bear arms for the citizens because they didn't want government to overreach like Britain was doing back in the day to the colonies. They didn't want any power to become tyrannical. And that's exactly what Governor Whitmer is doing when she says things like, well, it's because of the protesters that I'm going to extend. And because of behaviors like that, I'm going to extend the lockdown. Yeah, now essentially she's flexing on you, saying, yeah, this is what I'm going to do if you come out and protest. Do you know what that's reminiscent of? That's reminiscent of some fucking fascist Nazi shit. That's what's going on. All these local governments, de Blasio setting up snitch lines and like, what's the chick in Chicago? Lightfoot? This one talking about, yeah, we're throwing your ass in jail. Meanwhile, letting other people, sexual offenders, yeah, get them out of jail. But if you're out here trying to go to work, if you're out here taking your daughter out just to play ball, let her get some sunshine for fucking 15 minutes, guess what? We're throwing your ass in the same jail that we just let out these rapists and child molesters. We let them out, but we're gonna put you in that same jail. Like, does that make any sense? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just weak to me how a lot of these rappers that have problems with government, or maybe, I don't know so much about him, but the overall, what's the word? Sentiment of some of these rappers, F the police and all that. And by the way, let me bring up another example. I know a lot of you seen that video. I think it went viral. It was in New York and Lower East Side where someone was getting arrested. I think someone was speculating it had something to do with social distancing or whatever, but they had 3 cops on one dude. So another guy was coming around and I guess he was saying, yo, what the fuck is going on? He's not doing anything and blah, 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 blah. So one of these cops was a light-skinned brother with a big beard. He took his taser out and said, get the fuck back, get the fuck back. And started, charging the taser. And not firing it, but just, letting it go, like, just so the guy would, like, back up. So he's like, back the fuck up. And I guess the dude was, like, still talking or whatever. Or maybe backing up not as fast as the cop wanted him to. I don't know, but the dude was basically still there. And this cop said, why are you flexing for? What the fuck you flexing for? And he walked up to the dude, straight cock this dude. Bang. Gets down on top of him, starts wailing on him, puts his knees over his head. This dude gets arrested. And see, I don't think a lot of y'all realize this is what you're asking for, this type of behavior. And again, I'm pro police, pro law enforcement when they do the right thing. But shit like this, you're gonna get more of this shit, because when you succumb to all this shit and let your freedoms go, what do you think the government's gonna do? Oh yeah, they cool with this, so they're cool with staying home. So we're gonna have the force come out and enforce curfews, and if you don't abide by these laws, you're going to jail. I mean, these are things that people are saying right now. This is Nazi fucking Germany. You had the Stasi and the Gestapo. Hey, listen, if you see anybody reading a book, hey, call us up and we come deal with them. This is what's happening, and people like this rapper and people I follow him because I'm reading the comments. People are just so warped. Like, y'all can't see the forest for the trees. A lot of you just, oh yeah, this is great. That's a good idea, Gretchen. And let me end it on this too. Stop saying black people. This is towards us. Stop saying motherfuckers are invited to the cookout. I fucking hate that saying with a passion. You know what I mean? Because with this song, this just goes to show you the how impressionable a lot of us are. This is all you need, because she apparently, you know, this song caught wind. She caught wind of it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'll see you at the cookout." It's like, because he said it in the song, like, it's just corny. Like, and people are going to vote for this broad simply because of this. Oh, she's down with us. She wants to come to the cookout, and she's invited to the cookout. Stop it. People will vote for this chick, even though they won't critically think and see that it's sort of against their better interests. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, this whole shit pisses me off, bro. All y'all that are saying stay at home, no nigga, you stay at home. People gotta go out, people gotta work, people gotta eat. You know, I understand the stance if you want to stay at home and you know you're afraid and you think that you're gonna catch something. I get it. So you stay at home. Other people who want to go out and take that risk, or I should say quote unquote risk, let them go out. Let them go out, get money, go out to eat, go do what they gotta do. All right? That's really all I gotta say. I just think that it's hilarious that a rapper is out here. And look, again, get your money. Not hating on you on that, but I gotta come at you because of the content. I think that is just, I think it's ignorant. And then here's the let me end it on this. This dude turned around now, and supposedly he wants to get her a pair of buffs. Those are these shades. He's raising money for that. You would think, with all this shit going on, if you really believe, hey, yeah, stay at home, stay safe, you would raise money to go give some of these families some money so they don't have to go out. You know, but again, a lot of these type of people, they want to depend on daddy government. And let me tell you something, that $1,200 ain't gonna do shit for you. How quick does that go? Boom. That ain't gonna do shit for you. But I know a lot of you love the sound of, government's gonna take care of me. Nah, do for self. I'm gonna leave it on that. Kind of long rant, but I got everything I wanted to say out. Y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate, as well subscribe. Be safe during this time, during this crisis. If you're out there getting money, do what you gotta do. Be safe, you know the safeguards. That's it. Share this all over social media. Follow me on BitChute and Brighteon, and that's it. Peace, bitches.